Hi, it's Joyce Hopewell here. Welcome to my Astro Chat channel. One of the most popular postings on my blog is the one about zodiac signs and body parts, so I thought that's what I'd chat about today. The first sign is Aries. Aries rules the head. Aries is very much associated with perhaps charging headlong into things, or perhaps having bravery and courage and leading from the front, using your head to work out a strategy. Taurus is the next sign, and that rules the throat. The throat and Taurus go together in a way because it's the sign that's often associated with singers. And if you think of Taurus, the bull neck that you will sometimes see in a bull, that gives you a clue. The next sign, Gemini. That's the sign that rules the arms, the hands and the lungs. If you think of Gemini, it's an air sign. Air signs like to communicate. If you think about people talking, very often they use their arms and their hands and gesticulate. So think of Gemini when you think of the arms and the hands, air, communication of ideas. The next sign is Cancer, which rules the breasts and the stomach area. Now, Cancer is the sign that we think of as nurturing, as caring, as being in the heart of the family. Cancerians often like to nurture people, take them under their wings and feed them up. You know, come home, I'll make you a good meal, and look after them. And of course, if we think of the breasts, that is very much the maternal thing, nurturing a young baby for a new mother. So Cancer, very caring, that area of the body. Next, we have Leo, which is the sign that we associate with the heart and the spine. Leo is very much about heartfelt feelings. People who are Leos take others to their hearts. They make very genuine, warm friends. And of course, Leo, if you think of the lion, it's very proud. The spine makes us I've sat up now. The spine makes us more upstanding, more proud of ourselves. We pull our shoulders back and we're very proud. We stand up, we're not afraid to be seen. And that's another thing with Leos. They do like to be in the limelight and they do like to be noticed. And quite a lot of show business personalities have Sun in Leo. Next comes Virgo, an earth sign. And that's the sign that's associated with the intestines. Now, a Virgo will be very discriminating and at times nitpicky about things, and that's because perhaps there's a sort of knowledge and understanding that we need to be aware and careful of how we nourish ourselves through our food. What we take in has got to be important, it's got to be good for us, and we've got to be choosy. And if we're going to choose something, it's got to be grown well because it's an earth sign. Food for thought there, I think. The next sign is Libra, and it's the kidneys that are associated with Libra because Libra is very much to do with balance. In fact, you can find the word Libra in the word equilibrium and in the word calibrate because it's all to do with maintaining that balance. And that is what the kidneys do. They maintain the water balance within the body. So it's keeping that balance all the time. Scorpio comes next, and we're working down the body now. So Scorpio is the sign that is associated with the genital area. So that's perhaps why Scorpio is sometimes classed as a sign which is associated with sex and sexuality. It's the sign that in Joe Cooper's famous poem about the signs of the zodiac and the body parts, it's the sign that we keep underneath our clothes. And it's also the sign of generation and regeneration. So it's the sign that we think of as things starting anew, things rising again, like the phoenix that is also a symbol of Scorpio. And the eagle, which rises high, high above and can see everything. So it's quite a perceptive sign, as well as being one that's associated with the genital area of the body. Next comes Sagittarius, and the parts of the body that are associated there are the buttocks and the thighs. These are very strong muscles in this part of the body, and these help propel us forward. I've just been out for a walk with my dog thinking about these different zodiac signs, and for sure I use those muscles quite a lot when I'm walking, and so will you. They take you forward to new places, if you like, which is what Sagittarius is associated with. And of course, with Sagittarius being associated with the sign of the centaur, it is the sign of the centaur, then were you to sit on a horse, those are the parts of your body that will be in very firm and close contact with the body of the horse. Next comes Capricorn, and that's associated with the knees, still moving down the body. The knees are part of the skeletal system, and the ruling planet for the sign of Sagittarius is Capricorn. Sorry, Saturn. I'll say that again. Can't do it perfect every time. But Saturn is associated with structure, with form, and it is the planet that we associate with the bone formation, with the actual physical structure of the body. So think of Capricorn, and that's the knees, but that links in with the rest of the skeletal system. Next we have Aquarius, and that is associated with the calves and with the ankles. Now again, on my recent walk, I was thinking about this. I need my calves and my ankles to be able to walk satisfactorily. If I've done something to my ankle, I can't walk properly. If I've overworked my calves and they go into spasm, or they're very achy and tired, then it's more difficult to walk. Aquarius is the sign that likes to be able to move about freely. It doesn't like to be tied down, needs to be able to move. So this part of the body helps us to move around freely. And certainly if you run or jog or you do any physical activity, then these parts of the body, I think probably particularly the calves, the muscles there, are going to be used. And finally we come to Pisces, which is associated with the feet. Now I was thinking about this. Pisces is a water sign. Our bodies are composed mainly of water. We are, in essence, spiritual beings, yet we live on the earth. Pisces is the sign which brings together our spiritual side and our more grounded, earthy side. If you think of the symbol of the two fishes that are swimming away from each other, and yet they're always joined, there's a duality there, a movement between both the spiritual realm and the grounded, earthy realm. So, you know, Pisces and the feet. Think about that one. So I hope that's made some sense. Go off and observe yourself. See which part of the body is in need of attention. See which part of the body you're using. Remember which sign it's associated with. And just have a bit of fun making your astrology come alive and your chart become a living birth chart. Bye for now. Hope to see you again soon.